fresh.
Yo, so what's going on guys, it's your boy LaazrGaming. Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So as I'm sure some of you guys might be aware, on Friday night I uploaded an epic AFK money making method that would earn you guys a very easy $40,000 every 10 to 15 minutes. And just last night I showed you guys another epic unlimited money making method which would bag you guys over $60,000 every 10 to 15 minutes, plus an insane 5,000 RP. And going off the feedback, it seems like a load of you guys really appreciate these videos, and all of you was able to get on with your grind straight away and stack serious amounts of money. And because you guys showed such an immense amount of support on those videos, I thought I'd go ahead and repay the favor and put together my top 5 best money making methods as of right now to be grinding out. And when you take everything into account, the time spent on the game, the amount of players you need, how difficult it is, and the amount that you eventually earn from grinding these methods, I guarantee all of you guys will see right at the end of this video there will be absolutely no complaints. All of you guys will be able to jump on GTA 5 online straight away to stack up some insane amounts of money before the new gun running DLC drops in the next month or so. Now I do also want to add, the great thing about these methods I'm going to share with you in today's video is they are 100% legit, so you guys don't have to run the risk of receiving a ban or a suspension from Rockstar Games, or even increasing your exploit level, so you won't be able to do things like sell cars in garages, which can be very annoying. So you guys won't run the risk of receiving any of those punishments. It's 100% legit. And another great thing about these methods are you can do them all 100% solo, so this doesn't require any other players. I know all of you guys going off feedback really much prefer these methods when you can do them solo, just so you ain't got to rely on some newbie friends or some random players. You can jump online straight away and literally get your grind on. However, I will add, you guys can earn some extra bonuses by doing it with players, which I will explain more about in detail later on in the video. So if you guys don't have that many friends that play GTA 5 online, be sure to leave a comment down below with whatever console you play on and your PSN or your gamer tag. Or if you guys do prefer, you can come and join one of my new GTA 5 crews, LaazrGaming X1, LaazrGaming PS4 and LaazrGaming PC. I do want to add, each of these crews are individual to the consoles that they're named after, so only join the console on the platform that you guys play on. Now the crew might be full when you guys are trying to join as soon as this video goes live, so what I would suggest doing is checking back on this video in about half an hour to an hour after I've uploaded it, because I will be kicking some inactive members from the crew so we can get as many active members in the crew as possible, so all of you guys will be able to help each other out and stack up some insane amounts of money. So as always, if this video does help you out in any way, shape or form, and you guys do want to see me post more epic unlimited money making methods in the future, all I ask is you drop a like down below. Feel free to subscribe as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So as I briefly touched upon in the intro, I'm going to show you guys by far the easiest solo method any of you guys will be able to do straight away and earn some insane cash. This method right here will earn you guys over 41k, another 5k RP every 15 minutes. And then shortly after this method, I'm going to show you guys how you earn the biggest payout possible in GTA 5 online as of today. So the first thing you guys want to do for the solo method is simply be in an online session, press start, go across to play job, go down to Rockstar Created, and you want to launch the mission called Cleaning the Cat House. Now, I'm not going to lie, boys, this mission is an extremely good paying mission, even when it's not double money and double RP. However, the best thing about this is it's extremely easy as long as you guys follow the method that I use while playing this mission. Now, there is actually 2 different methods on how you guys can take this. However, I'm going to show you guys the first method, and by far the best method first, and I'll briefly touch upon the other method that you guys can use later on in the video if you guys are like an extremely low rank. However, as you boys can see on screen, all you guys want to do as soon as you get into the mission is pull up your phone, give Merryweather a call and request a helicopter pickup. This will only cost you $1,000, and what you guys will be earning in the end, this is practically pennies towards it. However, like I said, you don't have to call a helicopter. There is another method that I'm going to show you guys in a little bit later on. So as soon as the helicopter lands, simply shoot the pilot, toss him at the heli, and then simply head over to the location of Anna, which is in an abandoned hotel. So as you boys can see, once you approach Anna at the hotel, you'll notice that there is actually a shit ton of enemies around her. However, to simply avoid this, all you have to do is do what I do here, land the heli on the roof, and then Anna will come through the roof other side, get straight into the heli, and that is it, boys. That is literally the mission complete. That is now 41k for going, landing a helicopter and delivering somebody. This is by far, if you guys can find the easier Martin mission, let me know the mission, record it on your phone or your capture card, and I will personally send you guys $1,000 if you can find me an easier mission for the amount of pay that you guys get. Like literally, I didn't have to shoot one bullet. All I had to do was call the heli, land the heli, pick someone up and drop them off. Now, as I briefly explained yesterday, Rockstar have changed how mission pay works now. It's all time based, so the longer you guys spend in a mission, the more money you guys will actually receive. I did go into this in full detail in yesterday's video, however I understand that not all of you guys watch all of my videos, so I'll briefly go over it again in this video. So as you guys can see on screen now, to receive the maximum payout of any mission, you guys don't want to spend no longer than 15 minutes in the mission. You guys will also receive extra 10% bonus for each play that you have in the mission. I'll show you guys more about that later on in the video. However, I do spend 50 minutes in this mission to receive the max $41,400 and over 5k RP, so it's up to you guys whether you want to do it for 15 minutes, or you can see here if you do it to 6 to 8 minutes you get 60%, so it might be a bit better doing it every 6 minutes. Completely up to you, take it whatever way you guys like to do it, but as you boys can see on screen, once I deliver Rana, I receive an insane $41,400 and over 5k RP, which is insanely good for a very basic mission. Like you guys probably know, the Los Santos connection, which I'm going to show you guys in a second, or the Titan of a job, some of these missions require you to use a lot of ammo. You got to hack laptops, you got to take down fucking airplanes with homing launchers. So if you take everything into account, all the ammo you're wasting, the time and the effort it takes, trust me guys, this is by far the easiest method that you guys can do either solo or with friends. Now, like I did mention earlier on in the video, you are better off getting a full lobby because you get an extra 10% per player in the lobby, and if one of those players are a friend or a crew member, it will also benefit your RP by another 10%. That's why some of you guys get confused when RP is different for certain players. That's because certain players are playing with their friends and crew members. Now, I did do all of yesterday's methods with 3 other members, so a lot of you guys were like, will I still get the same payout if I do it for 1 other guy or 2 other guys? So I'm just going to prove to you guys that it's only 10% per player. So instead of doing it with 3 other players to get the max payout, I'm going to get one of the guys to back out in this lobby, so we finish it with only 3 players, and you guys will see that we actually get 10% less of what you could receive from this mission. However, you guys may actually notice on screen that I'm playing this mission now a different way to what I previously showed you, where I called in the heli and landed it on the roof. If you guys don't have $1,000 for some reason to call a heli and simply land it on the roof, all you have to do is get a car and drive it straight into the front wall of the hotel. Rewind the video and see what I've done if you guys weren't clocking onto it, and simply Anna will run down to the stairs on the left side and jump straight in your car. This mission, like I said, whether you got a Karuma, even you can do it for Zentorno or a Bugatti where they can't shoot you from behind, because then you can just reverse into it. It's very easy, very straightforward. However, as you guys can see on screen now, once I pass the mission and I do the 15-minute method, only with 2 extra players, just being in my lobby got me from 41k up to 48k. So if I would have had another player, a 4th player, we would have easily got that over 50k. So like I'm trying to show you guys, is basically whether you have 3 players, 4 players or 2 players, the payouts are always different. However, it's all based around percentages. However, getting straight into the second best method that you guys can grind, you can actually earn over 38k and over 5k RP doing this method solo. However, if you do have 1 other friend, you can increase it up to 44k. So the first thing you guys want to do is obviously press start, go across to online, go down to jobs, Rockstar created, and start the famous mission Blow Up 2. Guys that have been subscribed to me for a long time will know that I actually covered this mission over a year ago, because it was one of the best paying missions for money and RP. However, you guys that are GTA veterans will know that this mission has been nerfed like maybe 2 or 3 times. However, the method that I use playing it right now, you guys will see, will just earn you guys some insane payout. So before you go ahead and actually start the mission, you just want to simply set the difficulty to hard, so you get that 1.5 extra cash and RP, and depending on your confidence, maybe just buy 1 body armor just so you don't die, even though I doubt you guys will die using this method that I use. However, once you've done that, you want to go ahead and launch the mission. Now, once you guys are in the mission, you simply just want to go ahead and do the first part. It's very self-explanatory, very easy, straightforward. I would suggest using whatever car you have that's the fastest. In my case, I'm using a bike, and simply zing over to the blow-up spot. Now, once you guys arrive at the blow-up spot, as you guys can see on screen, you simply want to park your personal vehicle away from all these group of cars, and then simply group all of these cars together in one big group, so you guys can save as much ammunition as possible, so you can blow them all up with 1 grenade or 1 sticky bomb. So as you boys can see, I jumped straight in this this tornado, drive it straight in front of me, and I do the same with the rest of the cars. Like I said, you guys are trying to make the most amount of money from doing this method, so if you guys can only use one grenade or one explosive to destroy all the vehicles, you guys will be saving a couple of $1,000s. It's not massive, but every penny counts, so you guys will know if you are trying to make legit money. However, once you guys have grouped all the cars together, as you boys can see on screen, you want to jump in the yellow Banshee. Now, before you blow up any cars, you want to mark up this little alleyway on your GPS. The reason you want to do this is because you want to head straight to this location as soon as you blow all the cars up, as you'll be able to evade the police very easily in this spot. This is personally one of my favorite spots that I discovered just a few days ago. So as you boys can see, before you go there, you simply want to just jump in the car, throw a sticky in between all the cars, and then press left on the D-pad, and you should blow them up all in one go. Now, even if you don't blow them all up in one go, you should only miss one. Go back and simply deal with it. You can use an RPG, depending on whatever guns you guys have in your inventory. However, you guys want to be ready as soon as you blow the cars up. Head straight to the point that I showed you guys on the GPS. I will pull it up again because I did kind of skip through that very quickly just to show you guys exactly where this alleyway is. However, as you guys can see, it takes me literally, what was that, 10 seconds? Less than 10 seconds to arrive here. And if you boys come here straight away, you'll notice all you have to do is park up under this little corner right here and then wait for about 40 seconds, I believe it is, until you lose the police. You guys should notice that the police will just drive straight past you. They won't bother looking down this alleyway, as it is literally the perfect location for this mission. However, if you guys aren't aware, Rockstar basically have changed now how contact missions pay out. It's all very much time based. You guys can practically earn the same amount of money if you decide to do it for 7 minutes or for 15 minutes. You do earn a couple of more grand extra if you do it in 7 minutes, as you're replaying the mission, so it might take you slightly longer. However, I prefer to do the 15-minute wait, as it's an AFK method. It's very easy and you earn practically the same amount. So to decide what payout you guys will receive in the end, you want to take a note of the time in real life. Now, I'm going to give you an example. I started this mission at 7 p.m. at night. Now, I'm going to make sure I finish the mission at 7:15 p.m. to make sure I get 40k payout and over 5,000 RP. Now, if you guys don't want to wait 15 minutes, what you can do is wait 7.5 minutes and you guys will receive 21k cash and over 3.5k RP. So you got to think, if you guys want to do it twice within 15 minutes, you'll be earning just over 43k and over 7k RP. However, you do have to go through the bother of starting the mission up again. So like I said, it is really personal preference whether you want to keep replaying it, doing it quickly, or you can just sit in the mission, wait for 15 minutes to pass, and you practically get the same amount. So it is pure preference. Another trick I'm going to give you guys is, if you do have a friend, then you can get him to do this mission with you, as it is a 2-player mission, and just take turns in doing it. So one of you guys can just sit in your apartment, he does it one go, you do it the next go, so it's practically an AFK method. Okay, so as I did mention, I'm going to show you guys quickly the alleyway where I park up in to evade the cops after blowing up all the cars. So here's the area where I start the mission. As you boys can see, my bike is still parked up here. This is where you blow up all the cars. You simply want to head down this street right here, and as soon as you pass the first main turning, you want to turn right down this little alleyway and then simply park up right here. Very simple, very straightforward, and it should work for all of you guys straight away. So as I did mention, once the time passes in the mission, you guys simply just want to deliver the yellow Banshee over to Simeon. However, you guys will see, once you arrive at Simeon's and deliver the Banshee over to him, you will receive an absolutely insane $38,000 plus 5,300 RP, which is just extremely good for a very easy and basic mission. You guys even saw I ranked up while playing this mission, and that rarely happens nowadays. However, just to quickly show you guys that this isn't a one-off, this is an unlimited method. You do get the same RP and payout every time you repeat this. So as you boys can see on screen now, I do end up replaying this mission. I changed my outfit just to prove to you guys this is different footage, and as you boys will see on screen, 38.5k plus a nice 5.5k RP. Now, getting straight into the third method. Okay, so you guys will have the option to earn 20% extra cash and RP if you guys do have some friends that play GTA 5 online and you get them in the mission. However, I'm going to be running through the pure solo method, and I will go into more information about how you guys can find some extra players later on in the video. However, the first thing you guys want to do is be in a free roam session, and you want to head out to this location on the map. Everyone's been here before, right around the corner from Trevor's trailer, near this big lake area. So as soon as you arrive at this area, anywhere will do within a mile radius. You basically want to press start, go across to online, go down to play job, Rockstar created, go to missions and start the mission called crank up the volume. Now once you guys get into the mission, you want to set the difficulty at the top to hard so you get that 1.5 extra cash and RP, and maybe buy a body armor if you guys aren't 100% confident in your shooting ability. However, I highly doubt it, you'll need it for this mission. So once the mission starts, you guys will notice that you'll literally spawn about half a mile from the RV because you guys started the mission out in Sandy Shores. This is why it's very important you guys actually launch the mission from this area, because you want to basically rob this RV as soon as possible. I will also say, when you guys head out to Sandy Shores in free roam before you launch the mission, pull the interaction menu up and select spawn location, last location, because there is actually a natural spawn location for this mission and it will spawn you back in the city. I am going to show you this later on in the video just to prove to you guys that if you don't launch the mission from this area, you will have to do a massive drive at the start of the mission and you'll have no option to go for the 15-minute method, which I am going to show you guys shortly after this video. However, as you boys can see, it literally takes you about a minute to arrive at this bridge right here, and then you guys should be approaching the RV. Now, like I mentioned, you guys want to spend at least 6 to 8 minutes while doing this mission, because that will give you guys 60% of the final cut, which works out the best on average, as you guys don't want to do it too quickly or you don't want to do it too long, as you guys want to get the best payout and just keep replaying this mission as much as possible while Rockstar are running out this double money and double RP. So as you boys can see, I'm in no rush to shoot this fan, as literally I'm only on my 2nd minute into the mission. You want to kill out the driver first, obviously, because his partner will jump out the van as soon as you kill him. Now from here, you guys can just simply go ahead and collect the RV, eat a few snacks, put a body armor on. Why? Because some guys will come straight away. You guys will notice these backup that come in this mission are a joke. They literally only come on bikes, and they only come from in front of you, as you boys will notice. So by doing this method that I'm actually showing you guys, you'll notice that you're only less than a mile away from the DZ, the delivery zone. So you'll only see about 5 or 6 enemies driving towards you. I'm going to pull it up right now on the GPS so you boys can see. Literally here they just start spawning, and what I'd suggest doing is just crashing into them, because it is double RP for the kills as well. So you guys are getting 50 RP for every kill. Think about it, if you guys can get 10 kills, that's an extra 500 RP on top of the RP you get in the final mission. So what I'd suggest doing is just trying to run into them as they're driving towards you, or just aim from behind, and as you guys can see, they're extremely easy to take out. There is no cars, they're all on bikes 100%, and if you guys have a few snacks or a body armor, then I doubt they're going to kill you during this mission. So you guys may notice I can simply just go ahead now and complete the mission, and I would have done it in 3 to 4 minutes. However, that would have only netted me 37.5% of the final cut that you can get from this actual mission, which is good. However, you might as well just wait an extra 2 minutes. So you want to get it between 6 minutes and 8 minutes in the mission, and you guys will receive the 60% cut from the final pay, which should be a very nice 23k cash and over 4k RP. So if you repeat it twice, 6 minutes, like I said, that's 46k cash and over 8k RP. So as you boys can see, simply just park up, take a note of the time you start the mission. So if you've got an iPhone or your laptop next to you, always just keep a marker of what time you start at. However, as I did mention at the start of the video, I'm also going to show you guys a quick AFK method that you guys can use to get 100% payout, which is practically near enough the same payout. However, it does take less work. You don't have to launch the mission again. However, as I did also mention earlier, if you don't start the mission in Sandy Shores, as you boys can see me doing on screen now, then it will spawn you in the city, boys, and it will take a bit of a drive to arrive at the RV. However, I am going to show you guys that eventually the RV will park up somewhere in the map. So if you guys are just going to do the 15-minute method, then just wait for it to park up, simply call up a helicopter, you can jump out and go and collect it. Either way, it doesn't make too much of a difference. It's just personal preference, whatever you guys want to do that suits you best. However, this is the area that the RV will eventually park up if you guys don't start the mission in Sandy Shores. That's why I told you guys to do that at the start of the mission, because you guys will see that when it does park up, it will be surrounded by about 7 or 8 enemies. For someone like me, obviously I don't find that a problem to deal with. I could have just went in there with my Kuruma, but I know a lot of you guys are grinding money or RP might not own a Kuruma, so I just want to show you guys that you can do it on foot. It's very simple, very easy. Just go around this door right here and take them out one by one. Now, a tip that I'm going to give you guys that I use whenever I'm approaching enemies like in an area that I've never done before is just to pull up your interaction menu and hold out your body armor or snacks, and just be pressing it while you got your gun, because your guy will just naturally put it on or equip the body armor or eat this snack without actually doing the animation, because you guys have got your gun in the hand. So you can just keep literally refilling your energy until you get in the RV. Now, once you guys get in the RV, simply just go ahead and deliver it. Obviously this is a 15-minute method, so you guys just want to park up and wait 15 minutes to pass in the mission, and as you boys can see, once 15 minutes passes in the mission, you receive an absolutely insane $39,000, over $39,000, let me correct myself, and over 5,300 RP. So all in all, whether you guys use the first method I showed you guys or the second method, you guys will still be making some insane RP and money. Definitely get on your grind and start stacking. With all this double money in RP, a lot of you guys have been commenting, and I also agree with you, that there is possibly a humongous DLC on the way. Who knows, a casino I'm thinking, or a lowriders part 2. However, moving straight on to the fourth best method. First method I'm going to show you guys, as always, is going to be, in my personal opinion, the best solo method that any of you guys can do as far as Lester's missions. This method right here, I've never failed doing it, and it will earn you guys an insane 38k and over 5,100 RP every 15 minutes. So it's an extremely good paying mission, and when you take everything else into account, how long it takes for you to actually do the mission, the easiness, it really is probably the best on average. Now, shortly after I show you this method, I'm going to show you guys how you can increase the payout on the same mission up to 49k, so you'll be earning an extra 11k for doing exactly the same mission. So make sure you guys watch right until the end if you guys want to get as much information from this as possible. And then after I've showed you guys that, I'm going to show you guys finally how you can acquire the biggest payout as of today. So getting straight into the first and solo method, all you guys want to do is be in an online session. You're going to press pause, go across to online, go down to jobs, Rockstar created, and you want to start this mission called Crime Sinister. Now the good thing about this mission is not only that it pays really well and it's extremely easy, but if you guys can see, it opens up at rank 20, so I'm pretty sure the majority of my viewers are over rank 20, so most of you guys are able to launch this straight off the back, very easy. However, if for any reason you guys haven't unlocked this mission yet, all you have to do is simply give Lester a call, keep requesting jobs from him, and as long as you guys are over rank 20, he will eventually text you the mission. Now if for some reason this is also not working for you, you might have a mission that you need to complete first to unlock the next set of missions for Lester. So just stay in a free roam session for about 10 to 15 minutes and you should be getting text automatically. That is basically a mission that you guys need to complete to unlock the next set. Or you guys can always leave a comment and say need mission, and then the player can just add you, invite you into the lobby, and as soon as you play it with that player, you will then have it unlocked so you can launch it anytime. Now as you guys can see, once you get in the session, I'd suggest just calling up a Kuruma straight away. It's by far the easiest method. I'm going to go over another method on how you guys can do this as well if you don't own a Kuruma, but I have been preaching to you guys now for months to get a Kuruma, and I'm pretty sure a load of you, well the majority of you, already own a Kuruma, so go ahead, call that, and then simply head over to the crime scene. Now as you guys can see on screen now, once you arrive at the crime scene, you don't want to rush this part. You basically want to take your time. You want to kill about, I'd say, 8 to 10 enemies, and then you want to drive into the van and then have your interaction menu open. You either want to be hovering over body armors or snacks, so then when you jump straight out of the car, you want to be spamming down the body armor or the snacks. Try and park right next to the cash, so as soon as you press Y to get out of the car, you can press Y or triangle to get straight back in. As you boys can see, I jumped out, collected the cash, and even though I was getting shot, because I was hovering over my body armor spamming it, literally it was like a mini god mode glitch. None of these guys were affecting me with any bullets. So as soon as you guys have grabbed the cash, you simply just want to go ahead and lose the cops. And I've got a very easy method on how you guys can lose the cops. You simply would want to take a left. You want to head down to this area here, down the drain. You guys will know where this is. You don't want to take this first left down here where I'm parking here, because the police will come and they will spot you. I've seen a load of guys going to that spot. So you want to back out and you actually want to drive, I'd say about 2 minutes further down, and you guys will notice that there's another turn in. However, this turn in is 100% avoidable by the cops, so you guys can simply drive down there and it'll take you straight onto the train tracks. Now here it is, as you guys can see. I will pull it up on the GPS just to show you guys exactly where this is. So simply stay here for about 30 seconds to a minute and you guys will notice as soon as you lose the cops, that is basically the mission done. All you have to do now is drive over to Lester's warehouse. Now as I explained in my previous videos, every single contact mission within GTA 5 now is all time based. So as you guys can see on screen now, to get the maximum payout from any mission, you don't want to spend no more than 15 minutes in the mission. I spent 15 minutes in this mission just to show you guys the maximum solo payout you can get. So you guys can basically work it off that amount if you used to do it for like 6 minutes and get 60%. Like I'm saying, 15 minutes is 100%. So if you do the quick maths, 6 minutes is 60%. You're doing less time and you're getting slightly more. So on average, if you keep doing it every 6 minutes, you'll probably end up earning 1.5 more than you would by just sitting AFK in the mission. So it's completely up to you guys what you prefer, to keep spamming the mission out, keep replaying it, or just to sit in the mission. If you guys are on your computer or on your laptop just chilling, you can still do this method and just wait 15 minutes. So as you boys can see on screen now, once I go ahead and complete the mission solo, I get an insane 38k plus over 5,100 RP for a solo method that is extremely easy. You guys will be able to, I even ranked up during this. Like I'm saying boys, I have ranking up crazy. I'm loving the fact that you get so much RP with these missions as well. However, as I did explain at the start of the video, if you guys want to fill out the lobby with just 3 other players, you do the exact same method that I just showed you, and instead of getting 38k, you guys will get 49k, so you're earning an extra 11 grand by just having players in your mission. They don't have to stay alive, they can die, they can do whatever they want to do. So I'm going to quickly fast forward just to show you guys that I do exactly as I done in the last mission. I head over to the crime scene, as you boys can see, pull up my interaction menu, hover over body armor, just spam it down as I jump out to collect the cash. Simply jump down here onto down the drain, park up in this little area, lose the cops, and that is the mission done. We have now earned 49k from basically doing the same method I done solo. So it's completely up to you guys. I know a lot of you guys do like a solo method because you don't like to rely on other people. However, as you boys can see, to get an extra 11k plus an extra 400 RP, you might as well just spam out invites or find some players down low in the comment section. Now, as I promised you, that is the best method in my opinion when you take everything into consideration: the time it takes to do it, the difficulty, and the pay that you finally get. Now, before I get into the 5th and final method, if you guys are still watching to this point in the video, all I ask is if you guys can drop a like down below, as it shows you guys do support the channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do, as I do post the best daily GTA 5 videos. Okay, so as mentioned in the intro, I'm going to show you guys first an extremely easy solo method that will earn you guys an insane $44,400 and over 5,000 RP every 15 minutes. And shortly after I show you guys the solo method, I'm going to show you guys how you can actually earn the biggest payout as of today on GTA 5 Online, which will net you guys an insane $57,720 and over 5,000 RP every 15 minutes. So make sure you guys watch to the end if you guys want to find out how you can earn the biggest payout during this double money and RP. Okay, so getting straight into the solo method, you guys just want to be in a free roam session. You want to go across to online, go down to missions, go to Rockstar Created and start the mission called Diamonds Are for Trevor. Now, once you guys find the mission, you simply want to go ahead and start it up. Now, once you guys arrive at this menu, you want to set the difficulty to hard so you get that 1.5 extra cash and RP, and buy a body armor, as the body armor is on sale, so you guys are saving some money while buying that. And there is a bit of shooting in this video, so going on my personal experience, I've never died to doing this solo method. However, I'm not sure how you guys play GTA 5, what your skill level is, so that's why I'd suggest buying a body armor just to be on the safe side. However, once you guys get in the mission, I'd suggest maybe going to this little location in Sandy Shores before you launch the mission, just so you guys spawn here, because it might spawn you guys in your apartment or back in the city, and it could be a big drive. So keep that in mind if you guys are just jumping straight on GTA 5 and you spawn in the city. It's worth getting a helicopter, going over here, and then starting the mission first. Okay, so you guys just basically want to go ahead and do the first part of the mission. Very straightforward, very basic. You just got to drive in through this entrance, take out the front 2 security guards. There should be about 5 more enemies on the left and then 2 more behind the truck. So if you guys are comfortable with your shooting, if you guys even own a Karuma, just do what I do, just drive straight in there. These guys won't literally hit you with 1 bullet. However, if you don't have a Karuma, I will show you guys after. You can just get out here and just pick them off one by one. However, you are saving yourself some time if you do own a Karuma. I would definitely suggest buying an armored Karuma if you guys don't own one currently, as I do have a feeling Rockstar might like nerf it or take it out in the future, as it is such an OP car, especially for contact missions. You guys know I love to bang out contact missions, and with a Karuma it just makes 50% of the missions so much more easier. However, as you guys can see, it took me like about 2 minutes to take out everyone there. You want to jump out of the car, simply go ahead and collect the diamonds, and then drive straight over to the pier. Now, whilst I drive over to the pier, I did see a few comments asking me what color my Karuma is. This is actually a custom rare crew paint job, so if you guys do want to get this color on your Karuma or any other car, I will leave a link to that paint job video down below in the description. It's a very easy and straightforward paint job trick. However, once you guys arrive at the pier, you'll notice it asks you to get in a boat. Now, here is the very important part. I did play this mission with some randoms after, and I noticed, I sat back and I saw this is the part where a lot of people seem to die on. However, all you guys want to do is simply jump in the boat as I do on screen, and then jump straight out the boat. By doing so, you basically trigger the enemies to now come towards you. Now, if you guys just get in the boat and you just drive it straight towards the enemies, these guys probably will kill you and they will shoot you on sight, as there is 2 boats that come and a heli. So what I'd suggest doing doing is, like I said, get in the boat, get straight out the boat. If you guys have got any launcher, minigun, RPG, noob tube, or even an assault rifle, or even a sniper, as you boys can see, the heli is approaching now, then simply take this out before you guys start driving the boat. Trust me, it doesn't matter how good of a player you are, if you guys don't pull off this tactic, then like as you guys can see, I missed my first shot and the heli already hit me with a few bullets. Now, these boats that come in as backup is completely up to you whether you want to take them out, because all you have to do is drive for about 30 seconds forward and then they will stop spawning. As you boys can see, I decided to turn back and take them out. However, I did nearly fail because I did forget, because I don't drive boats that often, that if you're hitting some speed in a boat and you press Y, your character won't stop. He will literally just jump straight out the boat. So just take your time with this part. I wouldn't even suggest wasting launcher bullets for the boat, guys. Just simply pull out an SMG, and if you guys have got auto lock on, it would take you literally a few bullets to kill them. Very easy, very straightforward. However, as you boys can see, once I drive a little bit on, no more boats seem to spawn and follow you. If you guys do want to get some extra RP, then you can just slow up, and you literally will be waiting a few minutes for these guys to catch you up. They are the dopiest enemies known to man on GTA 5. However, all you guys have to do is deliver the boat, as I said, and the mission is completed. So as you boys can see on screen now, once I deliver the boat and complete the mission, I receive an insane $44,400 and over 5,000 RP. Now this is the max payout you guys are going to get solo. Now to get 100% of the payout, you guys will have to spend 15 minutes real life time in the mission. Here's a graph that I put together for you guys to break down exactly how much percent of the final cut you get depending on what time you spend in the mission. So as you boys can see, there's no point spending no longer than 15 minutes. As soon as you guys hit the 15-minute mark, you will receive 100% pay. 6 to 8 minutes you get 60%, 8 to 10 minutes 70%, and so on. So hopefully you guys will appreciate me showing you that graph, so you guys can come back to this video later on in the day, tomorrow, whenever, just in case you guys forget how much you are going to receive for the time that you spend in the mission. Now shortly after recording the solo method, as I explained to you guys in my previous videos, the best thing to do for contact missions is either to do it with friends or with a crew. Now if you guys don't have that many friends that play GTA 5, feel free to come and join my brand new GTA 5 crew. We are nearly at maximum members. We're about 50 members off. In literally only a week, we've gained 1,000 members, which is insane. You guys are grinding money. I'm looking at the leaderboards, collecting insane RP. So just simply leave a comment down below of what console you play on. Someone will get back to you, or you can just join my brand new GTA 5 crew. However, as you boys can see, my crew, always up for grinding money, joined me straight away. We got 4 players, and as you guys can see, if you do end up filling the lobby out with players, this mission actually turns into a walk in the park. So as you boys can see, I jumped out the car and collected the diamonds while there was enemies still around me, because like I said, if you guys are confident in your shooting ability, there's no more than 10 enemies protecting these diamonds. So like before, simply drive down to the pier, jump out of the car, jump into the boat. However, you guys should have a friend with you this time. Suggest getting one with a mic, so you guys can just tell him, stand in the back with the homing launcher. These guys already knew the deal. Jumped in the boat. Hold on, had to wait for the last guy who nearly landed in the boat with that jump. However, you guys just want to go ahead and do as I showed before, take out the heli, and you ain't even got to wait for the boats. Like I said, if there's 4 of you guys, then just drive straight into the boats and you guys should be able to take them out legitly. Now, as I did explain in previous videos, by having a full lobby complete the mission, you guys are receiving 30% more RP in cash, which as you boys will see right now is an insane $57,720 plus 5,320 RP. Now that chart that I showed you guys a few minutes ago that works out the percentages that you guys will receive at the final pay does apply for this when you guys have a full lobby as well, so keep that in mind. This is the 15 minutes, this is the max payout that you guys can receive right now in GTA 5 Online. So hopefully you guys will appreciate me taking a bit more extra time just to show you guys the best paying mission, the solo method, plus the biggest payout that you guys can receive on GTA 5 as of right now today. So all I ask is you guys drop a like down below, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. I've been your host LaazrGaming, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you soon.